And welcome back, football fans, backyard sports fans, all of the above. And to answer your question, yes, I do work. Well, no, I don't work with the official backyard sports, but they'll give us shout outs. And they actually just sponsored our stream yesterday. We streamed the new backyard baseball game. We had a little tournament where each of the coaches played against the computer, and the better margin of victory moved on. We had super fun stream. It was almost 5 hours, sponsored by Backyard Sports and Playground Productions and excuse me, not Playground Productions, Mega Cat Studios. Our winner of the tournament and a winner of the bracket got a Backyard Baseball gift box from Backyard Baseball. Oh, you're on Trod's stream. Perfect. Perfect. Well, this is not the new Backyard Baseball game. This is Backyard Football, the 1997 version, in our Backyard Football Online League in our 5th season. And this is Sunday Night Football. We've got a big matchup here, a possible playoff preview between the Steelers and the Raiders, Y2Kanine and Mealmighty. Two good teams, 4-2 versus 3-3. They are both firmly in the playoffs, unless something crazy happens for Mealmighty. But most likely these two teams will be in the playoffs, and they might face off against each other in the first round, depending on who wins this matchup, as a first round bye is on the line. And speaking of the standings and playoffs, we'll take a look at the standings. This is for the backyard division, the lower division. We have backyard and front yard. And everyone is technically, mathematically, still alive with 2 weeks left in the season. This is the end of week 9. There's only one more week after this, only a handful of games left to play. So everyone is still alive, but this matchup right here is going to have big implications, because if a certain team wins, if Mealmighty wins, then they are going to eliminate one of our coaches there at the bottom, either the Chiefs or the Chargers. I believe it's the Chiefs that would be eliminated with a Mealmighty win. But we'll see. You never know. You never know. A lot of football left to be played here in the last few weeks. And thankfully, this game was played last night, and the coaches oh so graciously recorded and then sent me the recording. So essentially a tape delay game. No crashes we have to worry about. And just like that, we are away. It is Christmas in July. Week 8 is in the snow. And a good kick, as it did not go through the back of the end zone, so forcing Jerry Rice to return. And a good tackle by Sally Dobbs is going to pin the Raiders back on their own 13-yard line. So a good start on the kickoff there. Trips formation at the bottom of the screen. Dante Robinson at quarterback, getting pressured by Kenny Kawaguchi, gets the pass away. It's caught by Christian Hasselhoff, and a good block, and then a diving miss by Sally Dobbs. Oh, now it's a race in the snow, getting chased by 3 separate Steelers, and it's Keisha Phillips tackling from behind, but a good play on first down, a big gain, almost 30 yards on first down to set up a new set of downs, 1st and 20. That was into enemy territory, so that was over 40 yards. Good play here. Dante Robinson takes a snap, getting pressured by Lisa Crockett. Ball is away, wide open. Jerry Rice has to dive to catch it, and that's going to allow Sally Dobbs to catch up and make the tackle. So a good gain there on first down, 11 yards. 2nd and 9 on to the Steeler 31. Trips formation again at the bottom of your screen. Dante Robinson sacked. Oh, no, it's not a sack. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, a little bit of a visual glitch there. Keisha Phillips. And if you don't have any backyard baseball games, I definitely recommend the originals that they re-released. Backyard Baseball 97, 2001, Backyard Football. They're super fun, but I also understand waiting for the new one, because the new one, so far, everyone's been having a really good time. And speaking of really good time for the Raiders here. 2 receivers in the area. It's Jerry Rice that comes down with it. A good tackle from Keisha Phillips to save a touchdown, getting over there, playing safety. So it's a fresh set of downs, 1st and goal on the 16-yard line. Dante Robinson takes a snap, getting chased by 3 different Steelers. Ball is away into a group of players, and it's Vicky Kawaguchi, the ball hawk herself, with the interception on the goal line. And then she fumbles it, and it's recovered by Jerry Rice. Oh my goodness, a lot going on in that play. and it actually did not give the Raiders a fresh set of downs. For some reason, it's probably a glitch in the game. Dante Robinson takes a snap, throws for the end zone again, and this time it's caught for a touchdown. Who else but Jerry Rice? Touchdown! Humongous Raiders. Not the Oakland Raiders, humongous Raiders. Jerry Rice doing what he does. I don't know how he came down with that in a pile of players, but that's just what Jerry Rice does. So after a interception and then a fumble recovered by the Raiders, they get second life, and they put it into the end zone. Going for two here. Dante Robinson takes the snap, running way back to the 30-yard line, throws it for Gretchen Hasselhoff, who, oh no, she fell down. She was open there in the end zone as Keisha Phillips overran, but falls down. It's tough to move in that snow. So 2-point conversion fails, and it's a 6-0 game with 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Steelers will get their first chance on offense. Ricky Johnson kicks this one away. And a good kick. It just dies in the end zone. That is the perks of kicking in the snow. But Keisha Phillips wisely, essentially a kneel down in backyard football, runs it out at the back of the end zone. So they get to take it out to the 20 because they probably would have been pinned closer to their goal line if they had to return that. So a smart play, but it was a good kick indeed from Ricky Johnson. Bunch formation. Sally Dobbs at quarterback. Takes the snap. Good block from Kimmy Ekman. Dante Robinson is rushing. Keisha Phillips has the catch. A good block from Kenny Kawaguchi. She's got nothing but, I say green grass. There's no grass, that's snow. And a good tackle from behind Jerry Rice. But again, just like the Raiders, a big chunk play on first down, and they're into enemy territory on the 37-yard line of the Raiders. Same bunch formation. Sally Dobbs again steps back, looking for someone in the middle. Keisha Phillips. Boy, both these teams throwing into a lot of traffic. But Keisha Phillips able to get a good gain on first down. Backyard Baseball 97 tournaments? No. We have leagues for Backyard Baseball 2001 as Sally Dobbs gets this away, and a little bit too long for Vicky Kawaguchi. Most of our tournaments involve Backyard Baseball 2001. That is the more popular game in the Backyard Baseball online sports server. As we have a split formation, Vicky Kawaguchi, ISO at the top of your screen, and she is running a go route, and a post route, and it's caught by Keisha Phillips, and somehow Gretchen Hasselhoff did not make the tackle. I thought she did, but it's a touchdown, Steelers. Keisha Phillips. Boy, I thought that pass was going to Vicky Kawaguchi running that post route down the middle because she did have a couple of steps, but threw a 50-50 ball up to Keisha, getting covered by Gretchen Hasselhoff. Or shooting, yeah, it is Gretchen Hasselhoff. I thought it was Annie Frazier for a second. And no 2-point conversion here. They're not going to take their chances. They'll just take the lead with that extra point right down the middle. Angela Del Vecchio doing what she does best, kicking the ball. So the Steelers now lead by 1, 7-6, 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Steelers will get the ball to start the second half, but both teams have only had the ball once. And a good bounce back. Jerry Rice takes it, running towards the sideline, runs backwards, trying to dodge the tackle, not able to. Probably lost a few yards doing that instead of continuing to run out of bounds. So 1st and 20 on their own 21-yard line, 24 seconds left in the half. Again, trips formation, popular formation. Everyone's on the left side of the hash mark. Dante Robinson getting chased by Lisa Crockett. Oh, even though the snow is falling, even with snow in her glasses, she's able to make the sack. Loss of 8 yards. 2nd and 28 now on their own 13-yard line. ISO is Ricky Johnson at the bottom of your screen. Runs right past Kenny Kawaguchi, and it's picked off. Oh, Lisa Crockett. Look at that. What hands. Jumps in front before Dante Robinson is able to throw the ball away and picks it off. And all of a sudden, with 17 seconds left, 1st and goal on the 5-yard line for the Steelers. ISO is Vicky Kawaguchi at the bottom of your screen. Sally Dobbs takes the snap, getting chased by two Raiders, throws it for Keisha Phillips again. What a whale of a game she's having on offense. Another Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown. What a turn of events. The Raiders were trying to move that ball down the field with just 20 some odd seconds left and a turnover and one play and a touchdown. And now again, they're just going to do the safe thing. I say safe thing, and they missed it. And I agree. Keisha, in my opinion, is the true GOAT of backyard sports. I know everyone likes to talk about Pablo, but Keisha is just so good at everything, offensively and defensively, because Pablo can't really play defense all that well, especially in baseball. But Keisha is just a monster. Maybe not in 1997, but she did get a buff in Backyard Baseball 2001, and she's really good. She is a consensus second-round pick in our Backyard Baseball online leagues. Trips formation, trying to get something here with 6 seconds left. It's a high pass, and it's not caught. Intended for Jerry Rice, but good defense from the aforementioned Keisha Phillips. Is Backyard Baseball 2001 on PS5? That is a good question. I don't know. I know they released it on Steam for the computer. I don't know if they re-released it on console. Dante Robinson, last play of the half here. It is not caught. Oh, bounces right off the hands of Gretchen Hasselhoff. So that's the way the first half ends, and the Raiders will have to kick the ball away. Steelers get the ball. Hello, DLW, fellow Backyard Sports Center personality. And oh my gosh, they were trying, I think that was intentional. Maybe it wasn't, but they were trying to catch the Steelers sleeping with an onside kick, and it did not pay off. So now the Steelers have the ball in Raider territory on the 41-yard line. Vicky Kawaguchi, ISO at the top of your screen. Trying for a McAfee, exactly. And it is caught by Kenny Kawaguchi. Aiming for Keisha Phillips. Not sure if that was intended for Kenny Kawaguchi, but he is able to make the play, and it's a fresh set of downs, and into the red zone are the Steelers, looking to go up 2 scores here. First and goal on the 19-yard line. Vicky Kawaguchi again, ISO at the bottom of your screen. Popular formation tonight for the Steelers. Sally Dobbs takes the snap, getting chased by Marquis Dubois. And still getting chased, going to run for it, and a diving tackle missed by Dante Robinson, and then Jerry Rice comes in to clean it up, but that missed tackle allows a gain of 15 yards. Question, MLB The Show or Backyard Baseball? 10 out of 10 times. I think I've played one game of MLB The Show. It's just not for me. I like watching it. I'll watch MLB The Show content, but playing-wise, Backyard Baseball is my favorite baseball game. Goal line formation now. Second and goal on the 4-yard line. Sally Dobbs takes the snap and sacked by Dante Robinson. This time he doesn't miss the tackle. And a big sack forces third down and goal on the 14-yard line. Surely this is, I say surely, but if you don't score here and, you're not on the 1, 2, or 3 yard line, not within 5 yards, you may go for a kick to go up 2 scores. Sally Dobbs throws it. Vicky Kawaguchi, touchdown Steelers. They've been able to keep the ball hawk Vicky Kawaguchi quiet, but not anymore. Big touchdown for the Steelers. They now lead by 13, and we'll see if they go for 1 or 2. Just 1 again. Angela missed her last extra point. This time, the kick is up and right through the middle of the uprights. So it's a 14-point lead for the Steelers. 35 seconds left. Still a lot of time. 35 seconds in the third quarter. Still plenty of time. And I appreciate you hanging out. Let's go Marlins. Even though I'm a Rays fan myself. But I appreciate you stopping by. As Jerry Rice is getting chased by a bunch of Steelers. And is tackled. So it'll be 1st and 20 on the 14-yard line for the Raiders. Needing a score here on this possession. Bunch formation. Ricky Johnson on the right side. Dante Robinson takes it. Ranges out to his left. Throws it. And Ricky Johnson's got the catch and then tackled from behind by Keisha Phillips. She's had a couple of touchdown saving tackles. playing good defense for the Steelers. Tough to run in the snowy conditions, so it gives a little bit more time to catch up. But a good catch from Ricky Johnson. Fresh set of downs. 1st and 20 on their own 45-yard line. Dante Robinson, bunch formation at the bottom of your screen. Takes a snap, now ranges to his left, getting chased by Lisa Crockett and Keisha Phillip. Throws it back across the middle of the field. Does not have the arm strength to get it to a receiver. Falls harmlessly. Receivers in the area, no, so no intentional grounding, if that was a thing in this game, which it's not. Again, bunch formation. Dante Robinson this time looks like a designed. Oh, it's a pitch back for Jerry Rice. And now he's running and now throws it. And it's intercepted. Kenny Kawaguchi. They do allow trips. Yes. Popular formation. We see that a lot. Although I say that, and now it's a split formation. That was a bold play call, and it almost paid off. Maybe Jerry Rice should have tucked and ran that. But again, instead he threw it 50-50, and I don't know what's going on because it's off of the screen. Sally Dobbs apparently fumbled it and recovered it herself and is now running and able to pick up positive yards as the quarter ends. I think Dante Robinson batted that down, and it counted it as a fumble instead of an incomplete pass. Thankfully, Sally Dobbs able to recover it off the screen, so who knows? My goodness, camera person falling asleep there for a second. Now Marky DuBois is pressuring, and a good block from Keisha Phillips. Kenny Kawaguchi is rolling into the end zone, getting chased by John Elway, now playing defense. And it's a touchdown, Steelers. And that might be the dagger. It is 26-6 now. And we might be experiencing a crash, possibly. Nope, no crash. Thank goodness. I tried not to watch the recording ahead of time. No spoilers. Trips formation on the top of your screen. Sally Dobbs throws it for Kenny Kawaguchi. He's got all 8 points. The 2-point conversion is good. The first 2-point attempt of the night for the Steelers. And they, unless some crazy miracle happens with 48 seconds left, they will move to 5-2. And I am fairly certain this guarantees them a first-round bye. Them and the Stern Wizard-led Rockets, I believe, are in position to get first-round byes as the 1 and 2 seeds. It's now 1st and 20 on their own 31-yard line. 31 seconds left. Dante Robinson takes a snap, rolls back, throws it back across the middle of the field. Caught by Ricky Johnson. Getting chased by Sally Dobbs. What a juke by Ricky Johnson. Now he's getting chased by Keisha Phillips, and another tackle from behind for Keisha Phillips. Touchdown saving tackle again. Snow really playing a factor here, slowing down Ricky Johnson there. But a big gain, 1st and 20 on the 26-yard line of the Steelers. 28 seconds left in the game. Dante Robinson takes a snap, ranges down to his left, is going to throw it back across the field for Gretchen Hasselhoff, who catches it and then dives under the tackle of Sally Dobbs. And then right at the goal line, Kenny Kawaguchi on the 1-yard line. So no touchdown there, but 19 seconds left, ball on the 1-yard line. Goal line formation now. Dante Robinson takes a snap, is just going to try to run it in himself, and he's tackled by Keisha Phillips. They were wise to the QB sneak. Loss of 3 on the play. Now it's 2nd and goal on the 4-yard line. Dante Robinson takes the snap, ranges to his left, and sacked again, this time by Lisa Crockett. 2nd sack of the game for Lisa Crockett. And from 1st and goal on the 1-yard line, it's 3rd and goal on the 14. Trips formation now again at the bottom of your screen. Dante Robinson takes the snap, getting chased by Vicky Kawaguchi, throws it into a heap of players, and it's caught by Gretchen Hasselhoff. Lisa Crockett didn't want to play defense on that play. A little tired from that sack. So now it's 4th and goal. They'll, of course, be going for it. 7 seconds left and counting. Throws it into the middle of the field, and it is caught for a touchdown. Touchdown, Raiders. Gretchen Hasselhoff giving the Raiders a little bit of momentum heading into their final week that they'll play coming up, week 9. So 28-12, still waiting on whether it's going to be a 2-point conversion or a extra point. But Steelers will win this one. They will move to 5-2, tied atop the leaderboard with Stern Wizards Rockets, who are also 5-2. So the number 1 seed and home field advantage in the playoffs will come down, assuming they meet each other in the finals, the 1 and the 2 seed, will come down to the final week of the regular season. And Gretchen Hasselhoff is able to catch the 2-point conversion, so this one, most likely, barring something crazy on the kickoff here, will end 28-14. Y2Kanine and the Steelers are going to take this one on Sunday Night Football. A well-played game, very efficient on offense, great defense, forcing some turnovers, and able to battle through the elements. The snow is not a popular factor for our coaches here in the Backyard Online Football League, but able to battle through and play well and earn the win. And we may not even see the end of this game. This game may just end with 4 seconds. And that might be the case. The game might end. Don't know if it's a crash or if it's the coach leaving. No, I spoke too soon. We are kicking it away, and it is an onside kick attempt. Lisa Crockett, running back. Time has expired. She will run out of bounds, and that will do it. That is your final 28-14. The Steelers force 3 turnovers and collect a bunch of sacks, -8 rush yards for the Raiders. Never even had to face a third down, did the Steelers. And they are your winners here on Sunday Night Football. So that is going to do it. A short and sweet stream here on the Backyard Sports Center. But don't you worry, we'll be back. We've got a lot of action coming up. As I mentioned, playoffs for the Backyard Online Football League for both the Front Yard and the Backyard Leagues are just weeks away. We'll definitely have as many of those games as possible for you. And our Reddit Backyard Baseball League, our offline league, is also just a week or 2 away from the playoffs. So we'll have a lot of those playoff matchups as well. And then when those seasons end, we'll be in a little bit of a break, but we'll be gearing up for the next online Backyard Baseball League in a few months. And maybe in the meantime, when we are starving for content, maybe we'll have some Backyard Soccer, which is an offline league. It's not an online PvP league, but still, maybe we'll be able to show some Backyard Soccer for you. And we're definitely going to try and show you some new Backyard Baseball 2026 content as well. As we all anxiously await for online play, we'll still try and show you some season modes, league modes, pickup games, just try to give you as much backyard sports content as possible. But that is going to do it for us here tonight. I am Ben Bath Beyond. Thank you so much for joining us here on Sunday Night Football, and we will see you very soon, backyard sports fans.